Jesus. Okay. First things first, let's have a gander. Let's bring up the house lights. Thank you.
Man.
So we got this guy here, which I believe is not HD. I think this is the HD one here. It's the Super X. The Super X.
They are talking to the Racers FO show.
Okay. The Super X flight controller. I reckon that is what we're looking at. I think the Super X does... It looked like the ELRS antenna on the Super X was not
Good morning, heads.
off-center like this one. It looked
Is
like
the
it was more
VTX
towards the
internal
middle.
Or
But
external?
the VTX is internal. These motors look hella small. These are 28,000 kV. And the props are way high up. Look at that newbie
My personal
drone.
Discord server is just for locals. I collect
Look at that
local
newbie
pilots
drone
only.
prop
Zuni
job
and
there,
Inoki
dude.
are in there, and so is Orange Stuff, and then like 25
just
other
asking
peeps y'all don't know. It's
to
a free Discord.
to bend your
New frame.
your shafts there. Yeah, the frame is very light. I don't know what this is. This is something new as well. Yeah, different duct design. The structure of the what you call it, the struts on the duct are all different. The material, it feels very flimsy, very flexible. Interesting. A30 plug, by the way, I noticed. I'm gonna have to get some A30 300s.
Hey, Happymodel has a new frame.
Express LRS.
Yo, is that thing available yet, or do you have a drop date?
I don't have a drop
I wish
date.
they lowered the ducts to work with smashed down props on 0702.
I don't have a drop date. They told me nothing. They just told me it was on the way, and now it's here.
From
Yeah, so new
PH20.
canopy that mounts all 4 spots, but it has these arms that fold back from the front, which is cool. Another one tucked under
Which
the lens
HD
there.
system in it?
There is no HD system in this one. This is onboard analog. And then the rear one there with adjustable, so you can adjust your, quite a bit of adjustment too in your camera angle. Good job with that. We'll have to see how easy it is to get the adjustment in here though. This is a pretty firm feeling.
It is superby because I spy an Oz chip.
It's not 3D printed though. It's very nice. It's all very uniform. The frame and the canopy, just it all marries together very well. And then this camera is interesting. The camera that's in here, I'm not sure. Whoops, I'm not sure exactly what that is. That's a fat lens. If you see the
Kinda like Baytaft light hoop canopy.
if you see the
Get hammer it.
the little Jimmy Jam sticking out there, you got nice little lip protection there on the camera. And that's usually where you're going to meet. Your lens is going to meet the pavement there. It's a new FXT camera. Interesting. Okay, that's why it doesn't look familiar. All right. It does definitely look like FXT, though. Looks a lot like the Pinch. Interesting. Very interesting camera. Oops, sorry. I'll have to get that out of the canopy
Looks
eventually
like
and
it
look
will
at
break
it.
in the same spot as the last Mob 6
man,
inside of the ducts near the AIO.
Look at these motors. Look so tiny to me. All right, here we are.
I hate how the props are practically out of the ducts by the time they're
18
slammed. More
grams.
weight to be saved.
18
Get
grams.
grind on.
That's not terrible. For a
Gotta
bind and
grind them
fly.
shafts
For a
down to
bind and
save
fly, that's not
001G.
that's not bad. 17.9 on my scale, but we'll call it 18. That's not terrible. The ducts do seem quite a bit shorter than previous frames. I could grab. I got a Mobula6
Damn,
frame
my
upstairs.
Fractal 75 is 17.9G though.
Although I can tell you this is probably. It probably is thinner ducts. It looks like it is. Also, no nose on the frame. No directional point, you notice. They're all the same side. Kind of cool looking. It's all squared off. We're very used to seeing the little point on one end. And we don't have a little triangular booty on this one. Nothing. So there's actually any direction works. Okay, it says they weighed it out at 17.7. My scale very well could be off. Camera awesome footage. You know what I was looking for? I was looking for camera awesome footage. And sounds like that's exactly what we're getting. No camera plug. I should mention that. Yeah, good call. We missed that. No camera plug.
What the heck is going on over at Beta FPV?
Right there is where you solder in, right on the edge of the board, which is nice. Putting the solder pads on the edge of the board is a great idea for one reason, really, in my mind only, and that is it moves your soldering in general away from all your components. So now you're soldering on the edges of the board. You don't have to like put your iron over the board or like go near anything. You can just do everything away from that. Very good idea, in my opinion. But yeah, no motor plugs. Did it even come with motor plugs? No. Whereas some of their bind and flies and flight controllers, Happymodel, when you buy them, they will come with
no option for motor plugs. Interesting.
Yeah, they'll come with motor plugs, and you just put them in.
Cam and motors.
Everything is direct solder, except for the UFL antenna for the VTX.
Isn't going to be fun for a newbie.
Everything else, I don't know that they're aiming this one for newbies. This one feels more like somebody already said, like they're catering to like new racers, maybe. Just the black and red.
Is that a 30 plug?
It's just wild, man. It looks really good.
17.7
grams on their scale, 17.9 on mine. It is A30. Yeah, A30 plug. They have finally gotten away from pH 2.0. Okay, so I'm going to order some batteries for that, and then that'll be airborne hopefully by like early next week. I'll see if I can get some batteries here quickly, although it's hard to get batteries quick now. But I'll try my best.
Do it.
I will do
my best. On the AIO, then in beta flight.